understand what mass deportation is? No. It's everybody. You are so misinformed. No. It is ridiculous.
4 years from now, let me know. People
if
that
your
have
family
gotten
comes here
here
illegally, that's a crime. Any illegal family, you are going to be deported.
He doesn't mind people 20, 30 years ago that built their families here.
You guys read up on the Project 2025?
That doesn't exist, honey.
Yeah, no. Let me just finish with one thing. In 2016, my aunt, who has been here since 1995, she was so scared that Trump was elected into president because she had children here. She's still illegal. But guess what? Trump did not give a about her. She still works.
Did you see this video where this couple, originally from Argentina, who voted for Trump, are upset that their son, who's a green card holder, is currently being detained by ICE?
Un incidente que terminó siendo un misdemeanor. Cumplió con todos los requisitos, al pie de la letra, entonces se terminó el caso, se cerró, se dismiss. Lo detuvieron en el aeropuerto de LA, lo mandaron a un county jail en North Carolina por 3 días y luego lo movieron aquí a donde estamos ahora.
Él dijo que iba a ir por todos los delincuentes que entraron ilegal.
Y ahí lo dijo muy claro.
Lo dijo bien claro.
Pero pasamos de tener una puerta abierta completamente a cerrarla con 10 rojos.
Es un engaño masivo lo que hizo. Es un mentiroso. Está mucha gente enojada. Y no solo inmigrantes. Gente que vive aquí, que tiene generaciones y generaciones de estar en este país.
The family said it's very possible that it could end with Agustin being deported.
So here's a little more background on their son, Augustine. He was convicted in 2020 of infliction of injury, and he was sentenced to 3 years probation. Now, that case was closed in 2023. Well, in February, Augustine was coming back from a trip abroad through Los Angeles International Airport, where he was stopped by DHS. There, they confiscated his green card and Argentine passport and told him to report to Border Patrol in Raleigh, North Carolina, which is where he lives. He did report to the office, apparently on his own. There's no word of whether or not there was a lawyer with him. He was detained, and within 2 days, he was transferred to Stewart. This is a Stewart detention center, which can roughly hold about 1,700 people. And according to Augustine, when he talked to his parents, it is overcrowded in there. People are sleeping on the floor, and they're not getting the basic necessities. Now, what is happening to their son and to everyone under this administration is terrible. But this is frustrating because Latinos for Trump really thought they were going to be safe from his mass deportations. Now that Trump has come after your family, now you realize that he was a liar. Trump has always been a liar. We knew he was going to go after immigrants, specifically Latinos, regardless if they're criminals or not. I do wish more Latinos will wake up to the fact that Trump is a liar, but unfortunately, it seems like with these Trump supporters, they do not believe anything until it personally affects them. So if this happens to come across your FYP page and you happen to be a Trump supporter, just know that something like this is in your future. You are not safe from him. He does not care about anybody but himself. And remember to keep up with stories like these, sign up for my newsletter, check out my podcast or one of my other social media channels, link in bio.
Latinos for Trump, it is time to face the consequences of your action. Come forward. Let's talk about it. With everything that you guys did on the 5th of November, a lot of you voted for this, okay? There are a number of you who voted for this, even though there's been speculations from a lot of people saying, oh, not all Latinos, it's mostly Cubans that voted for this. But guess who is affected? The Latin community. And now, everyone is crying on the internet. Everyone is coming out to say, oh, my son has been deported. Tomorrow you hear, oh, my husband, my wife was taken by ICE. The other day was family, a woman, her child. Okay, all of these people, would have still been in the US if you guys had made a better decision. Well, guys, I've gathered some videos for you guys, which I'm just going to let roll. Then we'll come back and talk more about it. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment, and please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up so that more people can see it, and credit to all creators on this video. So let's go, then we come back with the commentary.
To all the Latinos for Trump, specifically the Mexicans, the Mexican Americans, on this Mother's Day weekend, if you have an undocumented mom, I want you to look her straight in the eyes and tell her, Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Thank you for crossing the border and risking your life just so I could be born here, grow up, and be a freaking sellout and vote against you. Happy Mother's Day, Mom, and sorry for voting for a guy that wants you out of this country just because I want her more money, just because of the economy. Happy Mother's Day, Mom, and let's hope you don't get deported.
So this is for all of my Latinos for Trump, which I will never forgive you for putting this man back in office, especially because your roots, he was never going to pick you. Anyways, so remind me again how you guys were for a person that wanted to get all the people that didn't belong here or came here the wrong way. Why are we trying to fly back white South Africans? Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to bring in some white South Africans. If you don't get the message now, like, you guys are probably the type of people that, like, your ex told you that they needed to focus on themselves, and you believe them. Like, that's the type of people that I believe you are. Because this man was never going to pick you. He was never for you. And the fact that you fell for the BS is beyond me. This was never about getting criminals out. This was about getting people like them back in and back in control. So, like, that whole rhetoric, it was a lie. I don't know if you've noticed, because you guys have been very quiet. I haven't seen a single Latino for Trump come out and, like, defend their stance, because you have no stance. They want us out. We are the target, okay? And you were complicit in getting this man back into power. But it's fine. Like, we'll have a whole therapy session about it. But yeah, it's very clear what they're trying to do. And you know what? Like, you can still, like, make amends, but you have to start standing up. Like, you have to start speaking up. Just like you were so loud to defend this man, like, we need you now to step up and get united with us and back our community up and step up, because it's getting more radical out here. And they're only doing it step by step. They were never going to come out like in, like, you know, Star Wars Death Troopers style. No, they were going to do it piece by piece, and it's getting worse. So we need all the help that we can get, and you guys need to make this right.
See, the whole gag was he needed to make all of those cases go away. And he knew that by becoming president again, he could make that happen. And he knew that he would have the support of all of you people that supported him to make sure that he got into that office and canceled all of those cases. Period. It wasn't about eggs. It wasn't about gas. It wasn't about tariffs. He needed to make those cases go away, and y'all gave it to him. He used you, and y'all were willing participants.
So you voted for somebody who promised you mass deportation. You didn't think about it that your people were going to get involved. You felt it was going to affect other people and you will never get affected. It's not your business. Oh, I'm going to be cool. Nothing is going to happen. My community is safe. My people is safe, because you felt you have one particular status or the other. Forgetting the fact that they can wake up one morning and say, you know what, we are rolling away DACA. We are rolling away the same way they rolled away the DI and every other thing they've been rolling away recently, right? They can decide to roll away anything at all. You guys didn't think about it. You did not think about your community members that have been, been in the country for years without being documented. Some of them came through the borders, They do not have documents in that country. Yet, you stood and voted against their will, against their stay in that country, without caring if it's going to affect them or not. And now, what are you saying? You're not happy that nobody's supporting your people. You're not excited that nobody's coming out to speak for your people. Nobody's coming out to speak on your behalf and all of that. But forgetting the fact that you did this. This is your job, because you have the permit, everything, the status to vote in the country, and you decided to vote against the people that are in your community that you relate with, your neighbors, your friends, from wherever. It could be Mexico, it could be Cuban, it could be from anywhere, right? But instead of that, you are coming online to tell us not all Latinos, not everybody that voted is Mexican, not all Latinos are Mexican. We know that, but the truth is that who did they tell us voted, alongside the white women and white men, Latinos, right?
So apparently in America, all Latinos are Mexican. Every single one of us. So I was looking at the videos and I was looking at comments of people talking about how Mexicans were the reason why that orange fuck won. Like, we're responsible for all this shit. Like, it's just us. And I searched up some statistics when it comes to the Latino people. And if you want to see it, bitch, I found it on as-coa.org. Okay, ho, go search it up. So, let's start. As Latinos as a whole, 52% of men, 52% of men voted for Kamala. Okay? 66% of women voted for Kamala. Okay? And that's just Latino people as a whole. Okay? Now, broken down in categories. Mexicans, 62% of us voted for Kamala. Puerto Ricans, 59%. Cubans, 40%. Central Americans, 56%. South Americans, 53%. And other Latino people, 66%. Okay, I don't know exactly who the other Latino people are, but they're Latino people. 66% of them voted for Kamala. That's number one, the highest. The second highest group of people was Mexico. 62% of us voted for Kamala. And yet, my community is the one that's getting the most motherfucking heat for it. Y'all are dragging us through the motherfucking mud. And you know what's even more funny? That I haven't seen no other group of Latino getting dragged, and I haven't seen no other group of Latinos going out and protesting to defend undocumented immigrants. I've seen a couple of Guatemalans, I've seen a couple of Ecuadorians, but majority of it has been Mexicans. Okay? My people have been in the front lines trying to fight for undocumented immigrants, and yet we're the ones that are getting the most heat for it. How the fuck does that even make sense? Now, it would make sense that a bigger portion of men voted for the orange fuck because a lot of Latino men are conservative. A lot of Latino men, you know, they're still stuck in older ways, like, you know, they're very homophobic. They believe in the nuclear family. Just very conservative takes. So that would make sense why more men voted for him. But y'all need to stop coming for us, bitch. Y'all need to stop coming for us because it was 62%. 62% of Mexicans voted for Kamala. And yet my people are getting the heat for it. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out, bitch. Go look at the motherfucking statistics. Okay? as-coa.org. Ho.
The only reason why there's a lot of Latino supporters is because we would rather gamble the opportunity to either get something done, good or against us, okay? So if we finally get something done, I am a DACA recipient. I am waiting for somebody to either say, yeah, we're going to give y'all a good status, or no, y'all are going to just ban DACA and we won't have it anymore. But no matter what happens, we just want somebody to tell us, okay, you're good, or no, you're not good, and we'll work that out after that. But remember, a lot of DACA recipients have a lot of degrees and have opportunities other places because they either went to school, have good jobs, and can go back to their nationality or wherever they're from and build something out of it. But the only people that are scared are people who didn't do anything with the opportunity that was given to them. Those are the only people scared. But it was all just a huge gamble, and we will see what happens. Peace and love, and God bless.
The more I try to understand everything that is happening, the more lost I become, because I've never seen a group of people who intentionally try to vote against their own community and still come out to call on other people for help, still come out to ask other people why they are not supporting them, still come out to say, why is everybody dragging us online? Like, you guys made this decision, right? Yes, this lady tried to break it down. Oh, Mexicans voted for Kamala more. But what we're talking about are Latinos. What majority of Latinos? What's the figure of people who voted for the current administration? After you get the white men, you get white women. The next people are Latinos that delivered this man. Okay, and right now, you all are not making it look like you didn't vote for this. This was exactly what you voted for. And you know what? Election actually do have consequences. Remember those times all these people were just making videos and saying, oh, do not vote for Kamala. She's going to do this. She's going to do that. And some of you were also online saying that, you know what, don't do this, don't vote for Kamala, do not, if you want to have better economy and all that, do not vote for Kamala. Some of the Latin community members also came out and say, oh, TP prefers people staying legally in the country. He does not want illegals. So it was never about the illegals, okay? It was just about carrying out their own. Okay, so right now, even people who are legal in the country, we're already hearing about ICE deporting them or even picking them up. Before they could explain themselves, they're already finding themselves there in the custody, right? And now, to think that majority of these people are Latinos, okay? And these are the people that say, oh, he loves us, he prefers us, he wants us. And now you're just finding out that nobody cares about you. Like, they never cared if you existed or not. They just cared about what they were going to get, and that was their vote, how to get the vote that they wanted. And now that they've gotten it, where exactly are you finding yourself? That's the thing. So I feel that some of these people just need to try to accept the fact that they have made a huge mistake, come out boldly and say, oh, we made a huge mistake and we are looking for ways to come back. What else could we do? Even though there is no remedy right now, you have to wait for the next 4 years for you to make amends, if at all you really want to make amends, because some of you will just be crying wolf, but when you see the wolf, you still relax like nothing happened. So maybe after the next 4 years, you might also decide to vote for the same people who has kept you and your people apart, because definitely a lot of people are being deported and these people have family members and they're being separated from their family members. Yes, right? And lots of people will still be deported before the end of these 4 years. So somehow, you're going to feel it, even if it doesn't come to you personally, it will come to your neighbor, your friends, or even a member of your family. So somehow, you are going to feel it because you voted for this. For every one of you that sat down and listened to all those your influencers influencing you never to vote for Kamala, her policies, she doesn't have policies and all that, even when she has clearly stated her policies, you decided to vote for concept of a plan instead of somebody who has spelled out her policy. Anyway, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment. Let's have that conversation in the comment section. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and don't forget to give the video a thumbs up so that more people can see it. See you guys on my next video. Bye, guys.